Hello, Americans. Other friends, subscribers around the world. Back here, man. Like an earthquake in here. Today I'm out working on that. I haven't got back to it, but out here in the working on the portable trailer chicken house. So measuring, I'm going to start rebuilding this wall. I've got everything. I put the camera over there trying so you could see the whole thing, man, and the lighting coming through the windows was messing with it, and it was dark and black or whatever, so I can see if I can show it. See, it's completely, see how dark it gets? Completely gutted. Now it's just putting back together. So we're gonna go off the back. So right now what I'm doing is framing up. I'm gonna frame up this bottom down here. Gonna frame up this. This is pretty rotten there, so I'm gonna pull it out. You know, redo the corners, redo the cross member there, and then come up to this, and this will be a flap that you can open to clean out chicken crap and everything. And then right here will be the roost, you know, and then probably along this side I'll have nesting boxes, and then she's gonna actually put her quail are gonna go up front because she's got a bunch of quails she's hatching out and stuff right now too, so she'll be able to use that for that. And then she's gonna have to build. I'm about to take this part down too, but she's also got ducks. She's got, I don't know how many ducks she's got, but she was thinking about putting the ducks in here with the chickens. Oh man, I don't know about that. You know, ducks. I've had ducks and geese and all that, and they're kind of nasty. You think chickens are dirty and nasty? Say, man, ducks. Really, they need to be down by the pond or on the creek or something like that. So I told her, man, what a lot of people do for ducks is build an outside, you know, place if you wanted to have them, you know, a place for them to get safe or be safe or whatever, is put a, you know, open to the elements, or even something that you could shut down, but having sorry, man. But having chicken wire down the front of it, and then having something, you know, where they can go in, you know, and some beddings and stuff like that. So I mean, as far as that, they ain't too messy, but man, you gotta have, you know, you got ducks, you gotta have water and mud and all that crap. Muskrat's got ducks and geese and stuff, and I know they have a house, but I don't even know if he locks them up at night. I know back when we had ducks and geese and everything, man, it was more fend for yourself, you know, when it came to the ducks. She asked me if I wanted some ducks, and I was like, man, I'll take some ducks down, but they'll just be, you know, I just put them down to the creek, man, down the creek bottom, and let them do their thing. You know, with all the dogs anymore. Didn't have no bear problems this year. Not saying we won't. You You know, some of my rabbits I've showed before, some of the rabbits have escaped. So I have rabbits running around, chickens running around. We got six dogs on the property. Dogs are running the roost. Oh, they've also. I wasn't gonna take this part down, but. Glued or what the heck do you got? Oh. Glued. Oh, dude, I think they did. Oh. I got up on the roof to check. You know, and it's actually, this section's decent. I was just going to go ahead and tear it down, but I can beef that up. And one way I always check the, see with the knife, I don't know if you can see that. This is how I check. Man, see that? You got girth there. Because you hit a soft spot, man, and it will, I'll show you. Go in. Look at that. See that? That's rotten. Can you see that? You know, that's completely rotten. Where up there, you know, then it's just barely the tip, so it's got girth. Yeah, see right here, there's a section that needs to be redone. There's a wasp in here. Wasp in here. Oh, I think that was a thing that my lunch is done. But lunchtime, I've swept this thing out so many times, and I tear some more crap out, so then I have to come out here and do it. So it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna take a lunch break. I'll get back in here, and I think I'm going to just leave that piece up and just build around it. See right there, it's loose. Get it up like that, it'll be good. It's a chicken house, man, so don't want to get too crazy. Now, if I was making this, if I was doing this, redoing the camper, you know, to camp in and, you know, to sell or use it for myself, then I would tear all the framing out and make sure that all the framing, you know, top and bottom was all good. But chicken house, you just got to make sure you get the, you know, the roof is good, and, you know, don't want no leaks on your chickens. Anyway, man, I started doing this video, and then tomorrow, the plan, you know, as long as everything goes good, is the plan is I'm gonna get up in the morning and we're gonna go back up a different mountain. So I'll take you along for that. And then right now I'm gonna go eat lunch, and then I guess I'll check back in. But I'm trying to get this video because I don't have a video scheduled for tomorrow. So I figured, oh crap, man, I better do something. Alright, so what I'm doing is that's some dang good fire starter right there. Well, speaking of fires, and I'll tell you about this morning. We've actually had fires in the cabin. I think today was the 4th day in the morning. You know, I haven't needed them after the afternoon, but then when you get up the next morning, it's been a little bit chilly in the mornings. Well, today was a little bit beyond just chilly. It was 26 degrees this morning as the sun was coming up. And then I think that we got down to 23 or 24 degrees. And it's, you know, the real crappy part about that is all my, you know, we got prune trees, cherry trees, apples ain't gonna matter. Prune trees, cherry trees, plum trees, with all got fruit on them. I mean the prune tree and the cherry tree, we have I think 3 cherry trees, one big one, and I think 2 prune trees. The other one's small. This other one's pretty massive. The big one, the 2 big trees, the big cherry tree and the big prune tree, are loaded down with more. You know, I planted them, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago, at least. I don't know. But anyway, this year they have more. They had quite a bit last year, but this year more fruit on them 2 trees than ever before, and then it just froze. You know, we've been watching, because you can't, you know, you hear me talk about the predictions all the time, you know, and they're so full of it. And last night, it didn't say nothing about getting down in the 20s. So we didn't realize that until we got up at 4 or 5 this morning, and the temps were just dropping. So, needless to say, we will we'll wait and see what we end up getting off them trees. That you know, man, all the cherries and the about that big, man, just, you know, just barely getting going. So hopefully we end up getting some off them. Sorry, man, I'm right in the middle. Trying to talk to you, do this video, and actually accomplish something while I'm doing it. Uh-oh. I'll wipe you out if I keep doing that. So, man, sometimes this, doing a video a day, sometimes it's a little difficult, man. Some days you think, what the heck am I doing? So, actually been pondering on that. I don't really want to say I'm gonna get to where I'm not. I know a lot of people like watching, you know, the videos, see what I'm doing, you know, every day at coffee time. So I guess for now we'll keep trying to do one a day. It may come to an end. Got some things in the works that will take up a little more time that doesn't involve filming myself. We won't disappear completely, and we may end up doing the one a day still. Who knows what we're gonna do? Ooh, look at that. Now that was a dang wasp nest right in the crack of that. Ooh, look at all those. Here, doggy. All the way down to the ground. I'm not saying that I wasn't gonna rip this all the way down to the I think I lied. The main reason I started doing this, see, this is all good. You see, oops. All this framing is good. Good. This corner needs to be moved up down there on the floor. It's crazy because it's this clip. This whole back thing needs to be replaced. So when I start doing that, and then this, I went all the way to the, it's too dark in here, but went all the way, this is a full sheet of paneling. So I went all the way to there. Basically, check out the framing. Right there, man. Oh, see, it's still got girth there too. Nice. So now I'm gonna switch sides again. I guess I'll finish turn this out here. Check this corner, maybe. I don't know how many times I've swept this dang floor. And really, all I'm after, same thing on here, is to see how the framing down the edges. It's all pretty good. Really, look how thin that is. I don't do much. Maybe keep a little wind out, but that's about it. Pretty decent there. I was getting ready to put out my nail gun and my wide crown staple gun. All ready to go. That's what I was planning on doing. It's funny because that side's on that end separated and that side's there. That definitely, that's definitely rotten out there. I can see it. 2x3 on its side. Most of this, man, so many of these trailers are just framed up, by 1x2s. This is all 1x2 framing. When I do it, it'll be 2x3s and 2x4s. You have to run them sideways, but they'll be the 1.5 inch, which they call it 2 inch, but it's actually 1.5 inch. All this wire, this is all solid strand of wire. I'll go after all that copper. This here is your tail lights, so I'll probably leave the tail lights. That there's a little side light, might leave it. This here, plug in and a runner over to that light. So I'll cut that all out. See, that's the problem. You start one of these, next thing you know, I've already taken out a lot more than I was planning originally. Was just going to frame this in. And then, what the heck it was, I saw, I guess down here the rot, and where this one was separated. So then, By the time I'm done, this will be all redone and all, you know, well built for just a dang chicken house. See, and that's the other, which you probably go dark. Yeah. Up here up front, whoa. I can't move this camera because the dang just doesn't film. It's so dark, or at least on the camera itself. This is a little ledge right here. I don't know if you can see it. And the trailer actually comes in like this, you know, for design. So I started checking it out, and ripping and tearing. But then I always want to check all the corners, and down there's quite a bit of rot down here. Cara, she needs a dang chicken house yesterday. Dad keeps tearing it up. Which a lot of it, man, is screwing. You know, first of all, I'm gonna have to replace this. Let's see what's bad. That whole window, which makes me want to check that other side. That whole 2x3 needs to be replaced. Cut this out of it. Probably gonna end up cutting them tail light wires out too. Probably. She don't really need tail lights when we tow it back. You know, somebody will follow me tag. What the heck's going on? Hey! I'll let them other dogs out too. But anyway, man, I don't know how much of this you want to watch. This is what I'm doing today, man. That's the thing about an everyday video. You get to watch whatever the heck it is I'm doing today. And I brought you in here because I thought I was going to be framing up this. You know, like I said, I got my nail gun, my wide crown gun, my saw, everything, and thought we were actually going to be snapping some stuff back together, but it's turned into another demolition day. So we'll see how much more of this I bring. And then, like I said, tomorrow, the plan, as long as everything goes according to plan, it's supposed to rain later today. Temps warmed up this afternoon, but it has been it's windy as all get up out there, and then it's supposed to rain again overnight. So that would be, you know, depending on how bad it was raining in the morning, would depend on what we do tomorrow. So that's all I got for you today, man. I'm just gonna keep at it, and I don't think you want to watch, but maybe you do. Why don't you come on over and help, man? Haul this crap over. You can do the whole thing for me. I'll just sit back in the lawn chair and smoke a big cigar. So, man, good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise, we'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.